Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Bison Workshop. I'm Bob, and today uh, we're going to stay with the theme. We're going to work on two bar stools, and we're going to give them a makeover. As you can see, they look pretty rough. Black, been painted, just looks nasty. Glue on it, just all kinds of stuff. This is the way I got them. So I'm sanding these, get them down kind of smooth. We're not trying to be perfect. We just want to get them down to where they're a little bit smooth and the paint's not so bubbled up. Once we do the sanding, depending on how good I get it, if it's good enough, then I'm probably going to stain it. But it's white, so I don't know if I want to do staining, so I'll probably end up painting them black. And once I've painted them black, then I'll just do a stripe of camouflage on it, and then we got this camouflage material that we're going to put on them so that we can stay with the same theme. To put on here, and I've got some batting to put on it. So now we're just going to sand them down and go from there. So we're just going to do a little bit of sanding and enjoy the music. Alright, now we've got them sanded and they're pretty smooth. I wasn't trying to get all the white off of it, I was just trying to get it so that it's kind of uniform. And these chairs were loose, and I decided to go ahead and put a screw in each leg because this top was kind of loose on both of them. So it doesn't matter because you're not going to see it once we're done. So now we're going to take and spray this and hope it works out okay. The only thing I have is black hammered Rust-Oleum, and I wanted to prime it, but I don't have any primer, so there's a spot I missed. Alright, so now we're going to take this black hammered and we're going to paint them. Make sure you cover all your tools up. You don't want that overspray on everything. Alright, now that we've got the paint on them, it looks pretty daggone good. For shop benches or for shop stools, these would work perfect. And what I've got here is some cotton batting that goes into quilts. And what we're going to do is we're going to glue these down to the top of this, all the way around to the bottom edge. And once we've got it spray glued, then we'll just tack it on there and go all the way around with it. And then we'll go to the next one, glue it, and stick it to this one. And then once we've got it like that, then we'll just take and trim that off with a pair of scissors or a knife or something. And we'll do the first one and show you what I'm doing. But I've got to figure out a way to do this without getting spray glue all over my bench. So until then, we'll be right back. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take one of these and lay it down. And we're going to use 3M Super 77 multi-purpose adhesive. And what we'll do is we'll just spray a light coat all the way across, make it even. We probably didn't have to do the whole thing, but that's alright. Then we're going to take this and we're going to do the same thing to the top of that. And it's going to get fumy in here. Alright, she's starting to tack. So now we're going to take and put this on there. We'll probably come over here. Now we're going to go ahead and trim this down a little bit because we don't need all that. Set the scissors aside so we remember where they were. Then we're going to get our second one. And we're going to do the same exact thing. there's that. Now, we're going to do the same thing to the other one. And we're going to do that in off camera because I'm going to save my battery. Alright, now that we have our pads on both of them, now we can get started putting the camouflage on it. And this is the material that we're going to use. Alright, so we're going to find out where we're going to start with this. And I want to leave enough room so that I can do a fold over when I go to staple. Something to that effect. Alright, so we know that we want that far away from the edge. So we need to measure that far all the way around it. So that's 3 inches. Alright, now we get to do the same thing, and I'm getting fingerprints all over this thing. Yes, they're a little tacky. Now we're going to spray a little bit of glue. And hope we get this thing centered the first time. And there we have it. Now, here's where we got to figure out what we got to do next. Alright, now that we've got them done, here's your first look at the bar stool reupholstery job for the Bison Workshop. And then we got this one right here. I just used black hammered paint and a piece of camouflage material I had laying around and some batting. I doubled it up to give it more cushion, and it feels just like one you would buy in a store, and just as good. And the bottom still looks neat. Bottom looks neat. And there we have the Bison Workshop bar stools. Y'all have a good one. I'm Bob. Later.